Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and they're things that appeal to you. I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means an awful lot to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we're going to do a luxury haul of sorts. So these are all the things that I kind of just bought one of on my trip to Europe. Some of them I bought in London, some of them I bought in Paris, but they couldn't really be a haul on their own because there was only like one of them here and there. So I've just put them all together so you guys can see them. There is one item from Fendi, which is why I have my Fendi handbags up behind me so you guys can see them. I did not buy any bags from Fendi on this trip. However, I have bought a bag since I got home. I should have bought it on my trip, but you know, live and learn. So let's look at all the ones of things that I bought along the way so you guys can see. First off, I would like to thank Pursetopia from Instagram. She, by way of Amelia at Amelia Rose's Closet, whose channel I will link down below, and I will also give you Pursetopia's Instagram handle, sent me some fabulous things for Collectionmas, which we have coming up. So Collectionmas is at Christmas time. I do one video every day for 24 days, and each video is based around one of my collections. So I've already started to put together a list of what that's going to look like this year, but Pursetopia has sent me, because last year I wore a headband, a different headband every day, some fabulous Christmas headbands to wear. So how fabulous is that? So these will absolutely get a run when we start Collectionmas on the 1st of December. And if you're interested, make sure you subscribe because Collectionmas is massive. It's a lot of work, but you guys seem to really like it, and we do a collection a day every day for 24 days. So thank you very much to Pursetopia and to Amelia from Amelia Rose's Closet for facilitating getting these to me in London while I was there. I am absolutely stoked to have them. It is in a Breitling bag, which some of you might have seen. I did buy my husband a watch from Breitling in London. It was a watch that he wanted. I will not unbox it on this channel. It is his watch. However, if you are interested in luxury watches and would like to see the collection that we both have, he and I, then let me know and I can always add it into Collectionmas this year and we can talk about the different luxury watches we have. So thank you to Pursetopia for that. Moving on, while I was also in London, I got a few interesting things. So I went to Duck World in the Westfields there, and they had so many ducks. I love ducks. I always have. I've got a Louis Vuitton duck bag. It's one of my favorite bags. I love ducks, but I have a duck problem. Yes. So it's a little painful to talk about. So a couple of years ago, I went through a whole thing where I bought a lot of rubber yellow ducks. I said that I was buying them for my children to play with, and when I got to 300 little yellow ducks, my husband cut me off. Yeah, told me I couldn't have any more ducks, and that I had to donate the ducks that we had to daycare. So I had to let my ducks go. So I saw the ducks at Duck World and I desperately wanted to buy one, but I've gone cold turkey and I didn't want to start that addiction again. So I didn't buy a little yellow duck. As much as I wanted like 17 of them, I didn't buy ducks because yeah, I have a duck problem. What I did buy is this butt, and it doesn't count, but it is a duck thing. And I think it is very, very cute. So I got, let me get it out. Oh, it's very well packaged. A duck mug. So it's a massive breakfast mug. It's huge, which I love. And it's a duck. Not a luxury item, but I don't care. I love it. It's a duck. I just love ducks. I was very sad when I had to give away my 300 ducks. So I did get that. A lot of you have said to me, which duck did you buy after you watched my vlog? And I didn't buy any because I am banned from buying ducks and bringing them into this house. So I got a mug instead, and that satisfied my craving for a duck thing. What I did also get in London comes in this bag. I bought this from Harrods. This was one of the few things that I bought. Well, it's one of the only things I bought in Harrods. I bought a few like souvenir trinkets in the gift shop, but this was the only thing I bought out of the gift shop. I had been on the flight, I think it was the flight from Dubai to London, and the flight attendant, the male flight attendant, walked past me and then came back to talk to me, and I'm like, you smell amazing, you know, not in that kind of way, just, you know, in a nice way, like you smell amazing, what are you wearing? And he said, I'm wearing Creed. And I was like, oh, excellent, I'm gonna go find that because my husband needs to smell like you. So I found the Creed counter in Harrods. It was one of the few things I could negotiate my way to and find my way to, and I bought my husband the one that the flight attendant was wearing, and then they showed me the women's version of it, and I was like, yeah, that's really pretty, I'll take that as well. So I got the Aventus for her perfume, and that's mine. So my husband has the Adventist for him perfume, and it's really lovely. So I got them while I was in London as well. They weren't cheap by any stretch of the imagination, but they are beautiful. So then what else did I get in London? So I actually bought a few things in London. I also got something from Longchamp. So some of you have seen the bag that I took with me for my travels. It is a extra small Le Pillage. Every time I try and say it, I get absolutely crucified in the comments for daring to not know how to pronounce it. I am very sorry. I cannot pronounce it. My mouth will not make the sounds. This is not me being, what was the word the woman used? I can't think now. But basically she accused me of like not putting any time into learning how to pronounce it properly, and how dare I. I can't actually pronounce it. I'm very sorry. Pillage. I'm just not even. So I have the XL in it, and I traveled with it and I loved it. It was such a great bag. It's nylon, it was crossbody, it was fantastic, but the extra small was just a tad too small. I wanted to put more in it. So I went on a hunt for the next size and I managed to find it. So while I was over there, I bought the small. And it was perfect. If you've seen pictures of me in Paris at the Louvre, I will insert one here. I am wearing it. It is absolutely perfect. So I have the XL still, and I have the XL in the, the XS, the extra small, in the same navy blue. I did try and get this one in the black, but they just didn't have any, and the navy blue was the only color I could get. So I got the same one, and I adore this bag. I'm hopeful that I can get an organizer from Handbag Angels for this. I feel like they might make one. They make a lot for this style of bag, and if they have one, then I will absolutely get one for this. The extra small doesn't really need a liner, but the small I feel like does. So I love this. This is going to be a great travel bag going forward, and I was really happy to be able to track it down in London. So I bought that as well on my travels. The other thing I bought in London comes in this bag. This Fendi garment bag. It's the only thing I bought from Fendi, and it is clearly ready to wear. And we were in New Bond Street Fendi with our sales associate Shao. Hi Shao, if you're watching. Shao at New Bond Street Fendi is fabulous. He is so much fun. He's an amazing sales associate. If you shop near London or you go to London, go say hi to Shao. He's great. And we were walking around and I just walked past this on the rack and I was like, oh, love that. So, and they had my sizing. Hooray! In fact, they had multiple sizes for me to try on. Hooray! And we were going to do the catch up with the other YouTubers the following day at Fendi at Suffrages, and I thought this would be perfect to wear. I had taken something else to wear, but when I saw this, I was like, no, I'm definitely wearing that. It makes perfect sense. We're going to Fendi. I should wear Fendi. Can I also say that Craig, who is the store director at Suffrages Fendi, is also amazing. In fact, I was racking my brain this morning when I knew I was going to do this video, and I can't think of a single Fendi sales associate I've ever met who has not been really lovely to deal with. So I'm sure people will come for me in the comments and go, oh, I've dealt with this one. I have never had a bad experience in Fendi. I usually find the sales associates in Fendi to be lovely, lovely people. And Craig and Shao were certainly no exception to that. So I bought this stunning dress in grey. So it has this pleat detail in the skirt, and it has this pocket detail, and then it has an O-lock zipper detail, if I can show you that, and the O-lock zipper detail is also there. It is lightweight. It is really a trans-seasonal piece, so I could wear it through winter with stockings and boots. I can wear it through autumn with just boots and no stockings. It's probably not a summer piece, I've got to say. It would be work appropriate because it is so pretty, but it is also, you could dress it up and wear it out. I think it's a fantastic, fantastic piece. I will insert pictures of me wearing it here. If you've watched my vlogs or you've seen my pictures from Instagram, then you've seen me wearing it already. I need to send it out for dry cleaning now, but I'll insert pictures so you can see what it looks like on. And I loved this. I just thought it was a beautiful, beautiful piece, and it's timeless and it's a great color. Yeah, love it. I really do love this piece. Oh my God, look at this dress. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's like grey, and then it's got these little O-lock details on it. So obviously wearing Fendi. And these pleated skirt, and could I have dressed more appropriately for this, or what, in my stockings and knee-high boots? Love it. It's beautiful. Yeah, love this. So that's what I got in London. And then I got a couple of things in Paris that were one-offs. So I bought a dress in Paris. So we were going to the Louis Vuitton Maison, the house, and I had taken winter clothes to wear. I thought Paris was going to be much cooler than it actually turned out to be. We got stunningly beautiful weather in Paris. We were so lucky. But I just knew that what I'd taken was going to be too heavy for the day. It was supposed to be 27 degrees Celsius the day that we went. So I'm like, I've got to buy something else to wear. So we're in Le Bon Marché, and I was wandering around, and I wandered into Zimmermann, and I found this stunningly beautiful dress that I just thought was going to be perfect for the Louis Vuitton visit. I don't have the dress here. It's at the dry cleaner, but I will insert pictures of me wearing it here. Buying Zimmermann overseas is the stupidest thing an Australian person can ever do, because even with the VAT refund, it cost me more than what it would have cost me here. Zimmermann is an Australian brand. The cheapest place to buy it is in Australia. It is still not cheap by any stretch of the imagination, but it is cheaper in Australia than it is anywhere else. It wasn't too bad with the VAT refund, but it was certainly more expensive than what I would have paid for it here. But I had to have it. Like, I had to have something to wear, and I loved this dress, and I knew it was going to be perfect. So you suck it up and you pay for it. And Zimmermann is beautiful. I own many Zimmermann pieces, and I have several on my wish list right now, hoping to get to Zimmermann the next couple of weeks in the hopes that I can buy a couple of other things. So I bought that in Le Bon Marché in Paris also. And then the last little things that I bought are very, very little, but very, very special. So if you've seen mine or Dale's vlogs, and I will link Dale's channel down below, she was there the whole time, Dale went off and got piercings done at Maria Tash. I didn't even know Maria Tash existed, didn't know anything about them. Dale is the queen of research. Dale knows everything. Seriously, walking through Paris and she's like, oh, this garden is such and such garden, and it was built for this reason, and blah, 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 and that over there, that's that building. And I'm just looking at her like, pretty trees. Nice building. That's me. She's done all this research, and she can give you the backstory on everything. So when she says to me, I'm going to go get my piercings done at Maria Tash, they're in Le Bon Marché, they do great things, they've got fine jewelry that they pierce with, I knew she'd done all the research and that they were going to be reputable and beautiful pieces of jewelry. So off we go to Le Bon Marché. I had no plans whatsoever to get piercings done. But you get caught up in the moment, and I already had second holes. So I've had second holes since I was a teenager, but I haven't had earrings in them consistently, and they do tend to like clog up, I suppose, or close over. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to get some earrings and I'll get her to put them through so that the holes are clear and that I can wear them. So I chose diamond and white gold earrings in a Trinity style. I'll come close to the camera in a minute so you can see everything. And she did that for me on the day that Dale got her piercings done. And they are, like I said, white gold and diamond. So they are fine jewelry that they pierce with. So I had them done, and then I kind of went off, and that we got that done on the Tuesday. And I was like, you know what? I want a third hole. And Dale had third holes done, and she had one done at the top of her ear, but I didn't want one at the top of my ear. I couldn't be bothered taking care of it. I'm like, no, I want third holes, I've decided. So I went back to Le Bon Marché on the Thursday. It was our last full day, and I went first thing when they opened, so I was hopeful that they didn't have bookings, and they didn't. So they fit me in, and I chose a second pair of white gold and diamond earrings, and they pierced them for me, and yeah, I've just taken care of them. The best thing about these earrings is that they are flat on the back, so they aren't like butterfly clips on the back, and they don't stick out, so you can sleep in these. And since coming home, I've bought yet another pair, and I'm going to put them in my bottom hole, so I permanently have 3 earrings on each side. I can take them out and switch them out when I want, but I'm happy just to wear 3 earrings every day most days, and I will just take the bottom ones out and switch them when I want to. But they are beautiful, beautiful earrings, and the ones I've bought since I got home have pearls and diamonds in them, so I think it'll make a really nice set. So I'll come a little closer, and hang on, let's move this out. Oh, there we go. Hi, hello. So these are just my everyday earrings, like they're just white gold hoops, so they're not the Maria Tash ones, but hopefully you can see closer than you ever wanted to be to me. So this is the piercing that I had done. These are the new ones. So this is the star in the white, gold and diamonds. And then these are the ones that I had put in my existing holes, and they are just a trilogy. So the 3 diamonds. So yeah, I really loved both. I'm about to go back and get the posts on these switched out. They give you shorter posts. So these are a 6.5mm post, and then they give you in little boxes 5.5mm posts to then switch them out. So I'm about to go and get that done. So both sides, yeah, star, trilogy, and then I'll put my pearl and diamond ones in this bottom one, and I'll have 3 in full time. So I really love them. This one isn't healing as well, but I think that's my fault. This one's really, really good. And the next ones down are fine because those holes already existed. So you get little Maria Tash boxes, and in here are my posts. So this is what the back of the earrings look like. They're just flat little flowers, and they sit flush with your ear, which makes it great to sleep in, so you don't feel them at all. I've actually caved and bought a pillow with holes in it for your ears from Amazon because I've had so many problems with this one, which I think got a little bit infected, and I'm just working back to save it now. And so those pillows have made my life easier. I know Dale somewhere going, "You're soft." Yes, I'm soft. I know, I should know better. I should just suck it up and deal with the pain, but it really did hurt. So I got one of these pillows, and that's made my life a lot easier. And if I ever did get piercings up here, then that pillow would be great for that as well. But Maria Tash has just opened in Sydney, or sorry, is about to open in Sydney. So they are coming to Mecca flagship store in Sydney. They're going to have a concession in there. And the jewelry is fine jewelry, and they pierce with it, and those backs are flat. So if you want that style of jewelry and you're in Sydney or anywhere in Australia and you might come visit Sydney, go check out Maria Tash. Now, when I got my 3rd hole pierced, I would have liked a 4th one on my earlobe, but because of the way that my ears were originally pierced by whoever did them with guns a million years ago, they haven't spaced them correctly. What I learned from this experience is have them done really well by a professional the first time. So when my daughter finally gets to an age where she says to me, "I want my ears pierced," I will take her to Maria Tash in Sydney. I will have them pierced with fine jewelry and by a professional, and then we'll take care of them from our end. But I want that experience where it's somebody who is incredibly well trained. Everything was so well sterilized, and you know, like they put dots on your ears with a texture, and then they hand you the texture to take home, because they don't even use that on somebody else. So the level of cleanliness and sterilization and the quality of the fine jewelry they use is top notch. It's worth the money. These weren't cheap. I feel like my top ones were like, I think they worked out to be $1,800 Australian. And that's with the VAT refund. So because they are diamonds and they are white gold and the piercing, like, it wasn't cheap, but I would pay that for somebody to put a needle through my daughter's ears. I want that done very, very well, and I would like it to be done with quality jewelry. So that's something I will pay for. If you think that that's something that is worth it to you, then Maria Tash is opening in Sydney. It'll be their first Australian store, so that's very exciting. And I didn't know that at the time. It happened, I got the email about it when I returned back, and I was like, that's really handy, because I was told to go in and get the post change out, and now I'm going to have a store to do that. So that's great. So anyway, that's a little bit of information for anyone that's interested. But yes, that was the jewelry that I bought while I was on my trip. It was earrings. So they're all the bits and pieces, things that I bought on my trip. I think we have Dior as my next unboxing, and then Chanel after that, and then we will hit Louis Vuitton. So there are lots more unboxings to come from Europe, so hang about for that. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I've uploaded videos, which is usually 3 times a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you, so you can come follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.